Hello, this is Robert Smith. I'm here in New Zealand at Arthur's Pass National Park. And actually, this is where I stayed the night. It was a bit chilly, and it's still chilly. At least the wind's not blowing like it was, or not raining. So, what I'd like to do is share a little bit about, um, you know, about FasterEFT and using this in your daily life, because a lot of people, they're not used to being what I'd call emotionally intelligent, or in control of your life, or not handling their stresses, everyday stresses, throughout the day, all day long, when you think, when things happen, when things occur, when you look back at the past or you look into the future. Most people aren't emotionally in control. Because I personally believe that emotionally intelligent people are spiritual people, wise people. Because, I come from the church background, because that's, biblical studies is my major in college. And of course, I read the book, studied the book, want to know the history of the book, and I get an understanding that is really beyond just the book. And that is what I would consider really true spirituality. And true spirituality is living in the moment, living right now. The heaven is in your mind, in your heart. Hell is in your mind, in your heart. It's all in what you do within yourself. And that's what the teacher taught, that's what Jesus was teaching. Although I don't consider myself a Christian, not anymore. I consider myself truly a spiritual person. And that's what he was teaching as well. Anyway, so the point that I want to make is becoming emotionally intelligent is truly becoming very wise. Because, see, when I say emotional intelligence, I mean, when you're feeling bad, what do you do with it? Do you just feel bad? Do you try to find your escape with smoking, drinking, alcohol, sex, shopping, cleaning? What do you do? How do you address your stuff? If events happen that's beyond your control and you didn't want to happen, such as death, dying, accidents, news you wish you hadn't heard or experienced or experiences, what do you do with it? How do you process it? So what are you going to do in your daily life? So do you have a ritual like you tap, in the morning and at night? Yeah, so when do you tap? I say you tap all the time. You tap whenever things are bothering you. You tap when you're driving. You tap when you're interacting. Mentally tap, physically tap. When bad news occurs, just whatever happens. So you just take full control every day, and also make yourself a project. Look for an area that you need to clean up. Go back to your past. Look at your parents. Your childhood experiences, your school experiences, your relationship experiences. These play a major role at the unconscious level that makes you act and perform without even knowing why you do it. You just unconsciously do it because it's just merely programming, and the program goes in, your mind will utilize it, and then all of a sudden you just act without thinking. And that's what we want to do, is we want to go back to our past, clean up the memories and experiences that hurt us, bother us, affect us, and that way they'll never drive us to act in a way that's unhealthy and not beneficial. So that's one of the most important things to do. Also find areas that you're afraid of, like if dancing or swimming or a certain fear, you tap until you clean it up. Find certain people that's in your life that irritates the hell out of you. And then you tap the hell out of yourself so that's not there anymore, then you become more free. Because it is about being in control of your inner self, because, where is the treasure really? Really, it's in your mind, it's in your heart. No one can take it, no one can destroy it, no one can steal it. But you can create anything you want in your life by merely changing what you hold within yourself. And that's really what it's about. Making peace with yourself, being completely whole within yourself, being content with yourself. And remember, if they can lock you in a padded room and you're still happy, you're in a good place. So I say learn to like yourself from the inside out. And as you do that, the whole world starts to change with you. It really doesn't change. The world still stays the same, but you're perceiving the world differently. Everything's already wonderful in front of you. It's just you're too busy looking at the things that isn't right. So stop that part and start changing your focus and creating something you'd like much better. So anyway, this is Robert Smith. I'm here in New Zealand. I hope that makes sense to you, and if you just do the simple act to just feel it, notice what you feel, change it, notice what you see in your mind, change it, notice what bothers you in front of you, change it. If you change that, turn it into positive, then you're good. Now, some people say, well, aren't you just kidding yourself by changing how you represent the past? I said, yeah, the past is you're kidding yourself too with the past because it doesn't exist, and you're tormenting yourself. So if you're going to have a fantasy, have a good one. If it's going to be a fallacy, create a great one. Have a wonderful time with yourself, by yourself, within yourself, and outside yourself with people around you. Pick the good ones to hang with and tap out everything that bothers you. This is Robert Smith here at Arthur's Pass, New Zealand. Good day, mate.